The cleanup began today at the Oak Ridge Mobile Home Park in Sylmar, where the Sayre fire destroyed close to 500 mobile homes last November.
Government agencies have come up with a grant to pay for the work. Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia tells us that could clear the way for residents to start rebuilding.
4 months after the Sayre fire devastated the Oak Ridge Mobile Home Park, the removal of the debris has begun. It was last November when a wind-driven fire roared through this Sylmar Mobile Home Park. 500 homes were destroyed, 1,700 people displaced. A $1.5 million grant from FEMA will pay for most of this cleanup.
Under the terms of this agreement, FEMA would pay 75%, the state would pay 18.75%, and the city would be responsible for 6.25% of cleanup costs.
The city of LA, state and federal officials cut through bureaucratic red tape that allowed Los Angeles to apply for and get the money. The debris is a health hazard. The ashes and burnt-out metal, according to FEMA, should be cleared away by the end of April. And residents we talked to are anxious to move back here.
I miss it. I missed our clubhouse, bingo night, parties we would have, and it was just a very active, area that we lived in here, and it was a good community, and my neighbors. You don't appreciate your neighbors until something happens, and I miss every one of them, all 1,700 of them.
All I can say now is that, yes, we will, in terms of this thing being rebuilt. This is going to come back to where it was.
The property owner of this mobile home park tells me it's really hard to say when the rebuilding can actually begin. He says that once the debris has been removed from here, there's still a lot of cleanup left to do, but he's not sure how long that's going to take. Reporting from Sylmar, I'm Sid Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Up next here, we'll tell you about a new effort to keep kids from getting.
Los Angeles City fire officials today revealed how they'll spend $1 million grant to clean up a mobile home park ravaged by last November's Sayre fire. FEMA and CalEMA funded the grant. It will help fund the removal of debris and help Oak Ridge Mobile Home Park residents begin that rebuilding process. The cleanup will eliminate public health and safety hazards.
This was a traumatic and devastating event. Many of these people had nowhere to go. Thankfully, they had, insurance or some support, and they got to stay in hotels. But for the most part, many of them didn't have family. It's been a very, very difficult time.
The Sayre fire consumed more than 11,000 acres in the northeast San Fernando Valley. It destroyed nearly 500 homes in that mobile home park.
A bit of good news today. The federal government is sending money in to clean the place up. Mayor Villaraigosa made the announcement today inside the fire-ravaged residences there. $1.5 million is going to go toward moving out the rubble and the debris. The wildfire destroyed nearly 500 homes in the park, and on top of federal funds, the city of Los Angeles is going to be chipping in another 100 grand.
I think it's something we should all see as an example of what we can do in the future when we all come together to take on the challenges we face in our city.
The debris cleanup should be done by the end of next month. At least 100 residents might be able to go home.
All right, Vicki, money is coming in to help clean up the fire-ravaged Oak Ridge Mobile Home Park in Sylmar. City of Los Angeles announced today a $1.5 million public assistance grant from FEMA and the California Emergency Management Agency. This will enable the city to remove debris from Oak Ridge, where the Sayre fire destroyed 487 mobile homes last November. And that will help the residents there start rebuilding their lives. Debris removal is expected to be completed by the end of April.